This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Ewan McGregor stars as Count Alexander Rostov in A Gentleman in Moscow, the new limited series based on the best-selling novel. Stream it with the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. Visit ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Come on in. What up, though, everybody? Y'all like... I just had a joint. I'm not gonna tell y'all how I smashed that bitch to pieces. It's still gonna get smoked. What up, though, y'all? It's the Couch Chronicles where ain't no fucking limits. Let's get it started. I guess if I can move my mouse.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean none. The fuck? Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. I see everybody on Big O. Beagle. Make sure that you share the live,
Let's go travel.
right now. I'm ready. Hey, I'm riding around with the fofo, ducking and dodging the po-po, sitting down like a capo, cause I be keeping that top dope. But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? Who gon' ride with me? Who gon' ride with me? Hey, who gon' ride with me? Who gon' die with me? Who's gon' stay down? Who's crossing? But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? Who gon' ride until we drop? Who gon' ride into the top? I really don't know because these niggas always fly. Then my baby in my ear always telling me to stop. But I gotta get this money so you know I'm on my grind. Let me know if you put it, let me know. I'm a money show, make a big money, shout out, make a big money. Ain't no stopping it. Yes, we opposites. I'm doing the things that I wanted to do. That's why niggas and bitches is mad. This is sad, and I'm glad that it came to the light. See you press, let it rest. Better get your mind right. I know you ain't gon' ride for me, and I'm okay with that. I'm running around with the fofo, ducking and dodging the po-pos, sitting down like a capo, cause I be keeping that top dope. But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? Who gon' ride with me? Who gon' ride with me? Hey, who gon' ride with me? Who gon' die with me? Who's gon' stay down? Who's crossing? But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride with me? I can't keep riding with this fofo. But the way the streets is set up, you'll get knocked out for the low. So I stay solo in these streets. Don't need nobody if it ain't about that cheese. Yeah. Ghost riding in the whip, left up on me. I'ma pull up real quick if you owe me. But you know I ain't got no time to be playing. You can't get lost if you miss half of the game. Better stay low till I make it. If it's right there, I'ma take it. Then I'm swerving in and out of traffic. Making more moves to the basket. Gotta have it, not the average, kinda magic. I'm a savage, but who's asking? If we racing, is you ready or not? I'ma win every race, you ain't taking my spot. The fofo, ducking and dodging the po-pos, rolling down like a capo, cause I be keeping the top dope. But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? Who gon' ride me? Hey, who gon' ride with me? Who gon' die with me? Who's gon' stay down? Who's crossing me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? But if I get hit, who gon' ride me? Who is gonna ride? Who
Because we always want to know that. Who's going to ride for us when shit hit the fan? When shit goes south, when shit get crazy, who is really going to ride for you? You know, a lot of times we find ourselves saying, well, I know so-and-so, but they gonna ride hard. Because they've been, where they at now, by the way? A lot of times our friends disappoint us, family too. But we really want to know who's gonna ride. When shit hits the fan, we end up seeing who's gonna ride. It reveals itself. It reveals itself so quick. And sometimes we get scared. We get scared because we don't want to admit that, okay, maybe this is really happening. Sometimes you are that person that said, hey, I'm going to ride no matter what. Then something happened and it's like, oof, I don't know if I can fuck with you. Shit getting kind of hard. Are you really going to ride? I don't mean let's go rob a bank together. But are you going to ride? Are you going to pack my feelings? Are you going to be loyal to me? Now, I'm grown enough to know I would never ask anybody to pack my feelings. Ever. No. We too grown. Don't pack my feelings. Please don't. Because I'm packing these bitches enough as I can. I'm good. Trust me. But loyalty is everything. And loyalty comes in so many different forms when it comes to friendship. And some of us, we put our friends in a position to where they have to make a hard decision. And even families. Either you get put in that position or you're the one that's putting somebody in that position where they have to make a choice if they're going to be loyal to you in your friendship or loyal to something else. Are you really going to ride? If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel too. This means subscribe. Subscribe. And also, as you can see, this beautiful promo video behind me of all the ladies that have sent me in their picture for their glow ups. And the reason why I say it like that is because yesterday I had somebody make a comment and they was like, there's more black people that had glow ups too. I was like, well then maybe it's just the black people that didn't send it to me. I mean, that's just what it is. I didn't go searching for these pictures. These were sent in to me. I asked, I said, hey, anybody want to send in a picture for the promo? I'm going to be showing it every time I do Prison Talk. You still got time. I do it Prison Talk every month for a whole week. So if your picture's not up there, it's not because I didn't put it up there. It's because you didn't send it for me to put up there. I'm just saying. If you don't already know, today is Prison Talk and this whole week is Prison Talk. Prison jail talk. So if you've done any time on a yard, you're more than welcome to come sit on the couch, talk about it, tell your story. You never know what your story can do for somebody else. Some of the things that we're going to talk about tonight, I'm going to give a trigger warning right now because it is it's fucked up and it might bring some things out that might trigger some people. But it's things that need to be talked about. It's definitely things that need to be talked about. Everybody that's on Big O, if you get a chance, I don't know how good the visual is right now, but if you would like to see the visual in better condition, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, THA Real JANELL. You can also go to the Facebook page, THA Couch, or you can go to Instagram, Couch Chronicles No Limits. You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to spell it. But I'm not judging at all. That's not why I said that. But so if you need help on spelling it, let me know. I will definitely spell it out for you. Which how it's spelled up there. That's how you can find it on Facebook. So, and if I'm not mistaken, you can type it into Instagram and it'll pop up like that too. So, yes. So like I said, if you would like to talk about your time, you're more than welcome to come talk about your time, because it needs to be talked about. There's things that we went through that, guess what? Me, myself, I still go through mentally. It still goes through my head to this day. I'm still affected right now. Traumatized. No lie. Like, I might hold it together to you guys very well, but trust me when I say there's times where I wake up crying. Yesterday, I woke up screaming out of my sleep. And it wasn't because I have nightmares sometimes. You know, prison was tough. It was fucking tough. And what it did to my mental, I'll never forget it. Like, it's something that I want to forget, but I can't, you know. So instead of forgetting and pushing it back to the very, very back of my mind, I speak about it every time I get a chance on Prison Talk. So that's why I do it every month, you know, because I need to talk about it. I need to be able to get it off my chest. I need to be able to get it off my heart, because the shit is ridiculous, of the fucking memories, the trauma. And even if you hold it all together, even if you're like, hey, how's everybody doing? You think that's going to stop a flashback? No, I tell you this all the time. What up, though? 2 U's. Ryan, hey y'all, I see y'all. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in to the couch. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that stay tuned in. And even my new couch potatoes, let me tell you something. I do want to thank everybody. And even though you can't see it now, like, I know you're probably looking like, oh, it's only 3 of us watching, or it's 64 of us watching, or it's however many of you guys watching. And guess what? I want to say this. 1, shout out to everybody that is subscribed to my YouTube channel and that actually go back and rewatch the couch on the YouTube channel and stream on Spotify and Pandora. Right now, y'all have my YouTube channel at 4.1K views in just 1 week. So I'm so thankful. And a lot of those people that are watching right now, these are new people. These aren't even people that have been watching the couch for the whole 3 seasons. These are people that have found the couch just by either a news you can use that I did or something like that. But they found me, and they are consistent with staying and keeping up with me. Some of them don't get to catch me live, and hey, shout out to you guys that come back and rewatch. Thank you. But there's people that actually come back and they rewatch and they leave me comments, and I comment back. If you guys don't realize, like, all hours of the morning, like, because, and I know you probably like, damn, do she sleep? Yes, I sleep. But when my wife gets off work, that's when my morning starts. So it's like, my morning is but it's at 4 in the morning. So it gives me time to, and I always make sure that I comment back, respond back, and send you guys as much love as you send me. So if you ever made a comment and I didn't comment, trust me, it's because I didn't see it. But I guarantee you, I comment back. I even inbox back. Matter of fact, Ashton, if you watching on Instagram, your homeboy been trying to get in touch with you. He been in my inbox like crazy. And he just wants to see you. I did it. I said it. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. We about to get into another song. This next song is from it's from my first album, Scars on a Diamond. This one is called Let Me Change. If you haven't heard it, then you actually just probably don't know anything about me. But it's all right. I'm not mad at you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay.
They try to take me off my square, but it won't work. And if you come in with the enemy, you'll get hurt. Cause I'm not gonna keep playing these games with you. If you want it, you can get it. Not what you wanna do. It will be you. Cause I'm all in my blood. Cause I will cut you if I can't cut myself. So please let me change so I can be great. I'ma let you make it, hey, so I can make it, baby. I'm just trying to make it, I'm not faking. I know I made some mistakes, but I promise that I'll be great. Yeah. Girl, you don't know me, please stop saying that you know me, sis. Bro, you ain't fuck me, so just miss me with that pussy shit. No, I'm not frontin'. If I fucked you, then I fucked you, shit. Why must we lie about it? Somebody bring the Bible, because you said you stay in facts, but we know you a liar. Wait a minute. You they friends, so they riding regardless. Ain't no point in stating facts, cause they hiding regardless. I guess that's loyalty, but you don't know me. Gee. Why you hating on me? Right. Hey, no. They try to take me off my square, but it won't work. And if you come in with the enemy, you'll get hurt. Cause I'm not gonna keep playing these games with you. If you want it, you can get it. Now what you wanna do? It will behoove you to support in my blood. Cause I will cut you if I can't cut myself. So please let me change so I can be great. I'ma let you make it, hey, so I can make it, baby. Your love you mean no good to me. You would rather see me losing. So I keep a tunnel vision for who's hating on me. Circle small like a dot, so I'm always lonely. My music is my homie, so y'all really don't know me. With acrimony, now as I said before, you can make it. Because I just wanna be great, it's for the taking. I've been down too long, so it's time to be up. All the way from the pen, now I'm trying to stay up. I think they try to take me out, but it ain't worth. They try to take me off my square, but it won't work. And if you come in with the enemy, you'll get hurt. Cause I'm not gonna keep playing these games with you. So go on and tell me what you wanna do. It will behoove you to stop calling my bluff. Cause I will cut you if I can't help myself. So please let me change so I can be great. I said so I can be great.
I'm just saying. I just want to be great. And you do too. We all just want to be great. And sometimes it's hard for people to continue to let us change. Am I lying? The first time they see that you changing, that you doing good, the first thing they want to do is what? Bring up something that make you want to think back to your past, and now in a negative way. In a negative way. In a negative way. You remember when that girl stole your shoes? I don't want to think about when she stole my shoes, motherfucker. I don't. But since we talking about it, it happened. You know, it's like, didn't you used to be a booster? Because, girl, I need me some things. Well, I need me some shit, too. Ain't you supposed to be paying me for some services? Motherfucker, you worried about the wrong shit. Just let them change. Don't keep bringing up. Now, granted, if you saying that you're not the same person that you used to be, don't call me Loco Leezy Lay. That was my name from the set. And then every time I see you, you like, hey, man, what's up on the set? Like, bruh. How am I gonna be like, Jessica? When you're acting like Loco Leany Lee's from the set. We also got to make it make sense. Now, I'm such a Taurus that sometimes it gets hard for me when somebody, especially if they supposed to be, if I call you my friend and you do something to hurt me, harm me, or something that I gotta think about our friendship. Like, I gotta think of it. I gotta what? If I have to weigh the pros and cons. I'm such a Taurus. It takes a minute for me to even be like, you know what? Only because of all the pain that I'm in, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to offend someone that I call my friend. But I want to get out what I have to say out. But if I say it too fast, I've learned this long ago, that if I say it too fast, then I'm going to say it with no real meaning, but with anger behind it. And, you know, as an adult, the way to adult is not always to approach a situation immediately when it happens. And, you know, if people think that, oh, okay, you're just letting it fester, whatever you may think. But in my own way, I have to deal with it. Because if I say it the way I want to say it the first time, then you're really not going to like me anymore. Because I'm not going to think about if I'm hurting your feelings or not. And when it comes to being in a friendship or any type of relationship that you have to, one, if you care about that person, you have to think about their feelings as well as your own. And even if it means hurting their feelings by not talking to them for a minute until you get yourself together, then bring it back to them. That's why, let me change, you know. And I have changed. And a lot of us have. You know, a lot of us aren't that same stubborn person that we used to be. And it's easy to get in that mode. It's easy to get in that mode, especially whenever you feel like, okay, we too old to be acting like this. Or, okay, we too old to be going back and forth. Or, okay, we too old to be betraying each other. Well, one thing my wife told me today is we're never too old to make mistakes. And we all make them. We all make them. So, a lot of times when you say something, people be like, well, practice what you preach. I am. But I don't think they said practice what you preach and the preaching is going to get into your head and you're going to just, oh, I'm saved. And every day it's like you're a halo. No. It takes time. It takes time. Time heals all wounds. You know? It takes time to... Also, it takes time for people to learn that you have changed. If you are if you're a trans man or a trans woman, and if you're a trans man and Tiffany has always known you as Jacob, if she hasn't seen you in years, and then the next time she sees you, you're Josephine, her first approach is going to be like, Jacob, my dog. And you're going to be looking like, what the fuck? Now, I know this motherfucker see me in a goddamn dress and some fucking heels. Titties damn near as big as hers. And she got the nerve to call me Jacob. Give people time, even when it comes to situations like that, because some people still can't grasp the fact that you have changed. Some people cannot wrap their minds around that. And guess what? It's okay. Not everybody is as advanced as you are. It takes time. It takes time for people to get to know who you are again. You can say, hey, I changed until you blue in the face. And until they're around you consistently and they see it consistently, I promise you, they're not going to believe you. I've been there. I promise. When I first hit the yard, do you know, Ola could not stop saying, come here, thief, come here, thief. And I didn't give a fuck because I felt like this. The people that was coming for me and talking shit, those was the ones that I was going to they dorm. They sell, and I was taking they dickies, they shirts, they radios. I didn't give a fuck. So yeah, call me a thief. But I had to live with that title, even though it wasn't thief to the people that was mean. It thief to the people that wronged her. It didn't say that in parentheses. It just said thief. That's it. That's it. You have to give people time to see that you're not that thief. Or to see that you're not that liar. Just because Precious is going to lie to Tiffany doesn't mean that Precious is going to lie to me. Just because somebody wronged me, even if I warn you about it, that does not mean that they're going to wrong you like they did me. They might have way more respect for you than me. Or vice versa. We just have to learn to deal with the fact that not everybody thinks like us. Especially my Tauruses. You feel me? Not everybody thinks like us. But I also had to learn how to think different, because I don't want to be the only one thinking like this, or the only one that's thinking like this is another Taurus. No, I want people to understand me as well. And I want to be able to understand people, which is another reason why I love my podcast. I love to get to know you guys. I love to get to ask questions, and you ask me questions, and hold me accountable for my fuck ups. Like, I don't just sing it in music. I'm not just saying that. I mean, hold me accountable if you see me fucking up. If you see I am not perfect. If you see me falling short, you hold me accountable. Check me. Get me to fucking together. Because I do not want to be the same me that I used to be. And sometimes I can allow a situation to take me back into that mind, to where it gets so hard to come back out, until my real motherfuckers tap me on the shoulder like, yo, I'm gonna need you to come back down to earth. Some of us get defensive. I used to. Fuck you mean? The fuck? Yeah. But no. That's who I used to be. That's who I used to be. I'm not that person anymore. So hold me accountable for my fuck ups. Because I don't want to be the same that I once was. Like, I literally want to be different. Like, I aim to elevate each day, each year, each moment, each second. Like, life is literally about elevating. I'm about to go take 20 fucking shrooms after this. The fuck? Because life is, I want to be somewhere else after this. Because it's like, I'm so thankful. I want to be in the atmosphere. Being thankful with the shrooms. But, come on. We got to hold each other accountable and not get offended. Hold each other accountable and not get defensive. Hold each other accountable and not let it, at least not let it to where y'all don't come back to each other at all. Come back. Talk about it. Whether you stay friends or in a relationship or not is totally up to however the conversation ends. But they will never say that you haven't tried. And I know it gets annoying to some people that have changed. And then the people that bring up their past consistently, it's like, oh my gosh, like, when are you going to let this go? I know Chris Brown is fucking sick and tired of them bringing up his past. But they still do it to this day. You think it doesn't stop them from not giving him endorsement deals for certain things? Yeah. Certain people still don't fuck with him. Certain people still talk about him to this day. They won't say it to his face, of course. But it's, some people cannot look past the fact that you've changed. They might think it's too good to be true. But you know that it's not. It's not too good to be true. Keep pushing. Keep doing you. Keep being your best you that you know how to be. That you have grown to be. Because you're not that same person that you used to be. No matter how many times you revert back to being the same you, or having some of your same tendencies, or doing the same thing, or doing one little thing that reminded somebody of who you used to be. It happens sometimes. If I turn this way, you think the light not gonna make me look light-skinned? It happens sometimes. Sometimes we've known something of us, a part of us, so long that it's easy for us to let it go. But it's hard for us not to keep it from coming back up every now and then. Just being real. Just being real. There's times where I know I can get real petty. And I'm like, This is that moment that we had talked about. I cannot be that person. But you can't be that person that also keeps slamming it in somebody's face of the person that they used to be. Like, damn, can you give them time to change without pounding the old them in them? Because you're really hindering them from continuing their change. You steady trying to bring up old shit. You steady trying to put this old dirty ass jacket on them after they keep saying, hey, it's dirty. Can you please go wash that? I keep telling you I'm not cold. I'm good. But you steady trying to put that motherfucking jacket on them. Because that's how you want it to be. You want them to still be the old them so you can continue being the old you. Message. You want to keep on bringing up the old them so they can continue being the old them. But even if they trying to change real hard, so you can be the old you. You are the one that's not trying to change. And it bothers you. It bothers you. And I'm not talking to anybody directly. I'm just like speaking in general. I'm just saying though, like, truth hurts. Truth fucking hurts. And it'll have some motherfuckers wanting to fight your ass, I'm telling you. It's like, damn, I'm literally, matter of fact, you ain't seen me in months. The first time you come back, you want to bring back some old, you want to bring up some old ass shit. Everybody telling you such a good person that they couldn't possibly be good. Man, let me tell you what this motherfucker used to do. Like, who the fuck are you to do that? Come on now. Come on now. You ain't even giving this part. You ain't even giving a chance for them to show you who they are. Let them change. If somebody is trying to hinder your change, I say just let it go until you're ready to come back around. Because that energy sucking you dry is going to be the reason why you revert back to the old you. And you cannot have that. You'll know the people that you can have in your life. And then the people that truly cannot let the old you go. And sometimes it'd be good. It'd be like, hey, you know what? Maybe they right. You know what I'm saying? I do need to make this money. Hey, I need some extra. That can get easy as fuck. Easy. Easy. But it's also easy to catch another case. It's also easy to be right back on the yard with your same people that you like, hey, free you. Now it's for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stop trying to force people to be the old them by not accepting the fact that they have changed. That's on you. That ain't got shit to do with them. It's on you that you can't accept that fact. On to the next. Because when you are constantly bringing up that and making somebody feel like they have to be the old them, they don't need you in their life. They gonna weigh their pros and cons. And guess what? Once that Libra scale start tipping in a direction that don't be in your favor, you gonna be looking dumb. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and there ain't no fucking limits, okay? I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button no matter wherever you watch us. Share the live. Tell somebody about the couch. Subscribe to the Spotify, Pandora, and the YouTube. I'm telling you, I appreciate the ones that's coming back, that's watching, that's tuned in. Shout out to Spotify and Pandora. Y'all the shit. I love y'all. I'm actually about to play. You know what? I wasn't even going to play this song tonight, but I'm going to play Move On because it's so appropriate right now. Like, the fuck? You kidding me? Yes, because hold me accountable for my fuck-ups. I'm not going to say that again. Let the motherfucker change, though. That was the song before that. So, let's get into it. Y'all can go watch the video on my YouTube channel. It's THA Real JANELL. My wife shot it. Shout out to my wife, Shots by Sequel. If y'all looking for any photography, videography, my wife, I'm telling you. Next up, you hear me? Yeah, she inspires the fuck out of me, teaches me everything that I
know. Hold me accountable for my fuck ups. I don't wanna be the same as I once was. I finally let go of the past and one new number holding me back. I was at my lowest, but outside I was glowing. The shit is deceiving, but I had a reason. Everyone told me to just call on Jesus, forgetting they said to call them when I need them. They left me for dead and didn't even check on me. The damage that it did to me, I forgive you, but stop fucking with me. Let go, move on, forgive, you wrong. You wasn't wrong, but how you was feeling, but true elevation means humble yourself down. Just be impatient, so let go, move on, forgive, be grown. You grown, say you grown. Just move on, move on, move on. Let go, move on.
Listen, if you just now tuning in, I don't know why, but my mouth is so wet right now. Oh, I know why. Don't judge me. It's not even why y'all thinking. But for those that haven't been keeping up with me, but for those that have been keeping up, I finally got my MRI today, and that contrast that they gave me, my mouth has been feeling watery. First, I was real dizzy. Then it was making my stomach hurt, but I'm kind of getting back to normal. I've been drinking a lot of fluids like they tell me. But I'm supposed to get my results tomorrow, so we'll know something tomorrow where we're going to go with it from here. I'm ready. I'm ready to know what's going on. I'm ready to be better. Definitely ready to be better. March the 29th will be Fuck Fentanyl again on the podcast. March the 18th will be Mental Health Talk on the Couch. If you are brave enough to share your story, please, please, please come share your story, because your story could help somebody. Fuck Fentanyl is definitely a subject that needs to be talked about constantly and consistently, and that's what we will be doing every month on the couch. At the end of every month, we will be talking about fentanyl. So trigger warning if you guys have lost anybody from fentanyl. Also, please send their picture to me and their name and their story, because their name needs to be kept alive just like anybody else's. Seriously. Oh, and I got some news you can use for you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. This is news you can use on the couch, and you never know what you might hear on this couch, but you better know that it will be some motherfucking fast. Alright. News you can use on the couch.
I am. Infinite.
Down just a teeny bit, because you guys will get distracted, and we don't want that. Alright. A Phoenix, Arizona man, Timothy Burton, by the way, age 56, has been sentenced to 170 years in prison. Guess why? Possession of horrific child sex abuse material. I brought it up because not a lot of people, like I said, I've been locked up with people that was arrested for the same thing, and all they got was probation. So Phoenix, Arizona, big ups to y'all. That shit is dope as fuck, because that's what needs to be fucking happening to anybody that rapes a kid, that rapes anybody. It needs to be handled. They don't need to get off easy at all. New York is thinking about passing a bill right now that would give inmates $2.6K back in taxpayer-funded pocket money when they leave. Now, right now, the inmates are only going home with $40. And this calls for the inmates that's being released from a correctional facility after paying their debts, though. They'll get $2.6K within 6 months, and it'll be a payout in 6 months of installments. Honestly, I feel like every state, once that gets approved, I feel like every state should do everything they can to get it approved in their state. Why not? All of us should be doing that. Am I lying? Now, no matter what city or state that this happens in, I still get upset. First of all, in Madison, Wisconsin, another inmate was found dead. Now, this prison is a prison that they're calling troubled already. So, rest in peace to Donald Mayer. He was the 4th person to die since June 2023. Dean Hoffman, rest in peace. He killed himself in solitary. Now, we all know how that can get back there. Hey, we all know how it can get. Solitary ain't no fucking joke. I got some more things to say about solitary, but before I get into that, Tyshawn Lemons, rest in peace, he died at the facility on October the 2nd. Cameron Williams died October 30th. Notice that they didn't put the reason why right after their names. Because listen to this. Their deaths remain under investigation. And we all understand, those that have been locked up, we all know why that is. Now, I bet if I dig more into it, I bet you these 2 particular inmates are black. I'm just throwing it out there. I haven't done any digging purposely because I want to see after the couch. But the first 2 inmates for sure are white. They are. But the last 2, their deaths remain a mystery still. This is the reason why they need to have body cams in the prisons. This is the reason why. Amanda's Law, you guys go check that page out. There will be a rally on the 4th. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's the 4th. Maybe it's the 6th. Anyways, go check the page out. I will make sure that I go to the page, and I will make sure that I post it on my page. That way you guys can see it. So if you get a chance, go to the couch page, THA Couch on Facebook, and I will make sure to post it. Amanda's Law on Facebook. Check her out. Again, this is the reason why we need to have body cams in the prisons, in the jails, because these officers, they're getting away. There's no reason why any prison should be having an unsolved murder. There's no reason. No, it really isn't. Yet there is. In several different prisons, in several different states, countries. Not just here. Everywhere. They're getting away with it. There's officers they're using their power to do the things that they want to do. To do the things that they've always wanted to do. To be a murderer. They've always wanted to, well, not all of them. Some of them always wanted to be a murderer, and they used their position to do the things that they do, especially when they know where the blind spots are. Especially those prisons that have these officers that, come on now, they said this prison up here was troubled. How y'all know it's troubled? Y'all know it's troubled because there's been issues that y'all been sweeping under the rug. That's why we need to fight to make sure that every prison and every jail officer has body cams. I don't give a fuck. Head cams. Shit, pocket cams. Make sure that each camera, they need to be doing an inspection every month on them yards to make sure that there's no motherfucking blind spots in none of the penitentiaries. I'm sorry for the inmates that need to get away with some things, but we need to think about your safety before any fucking thing. For real, otherwise these officers are going to keep getting away with it. And it's nothing we can do about it. It's nothing we can do about it if they're in a blind spot. Nothing. There's nothing we can do about it except fight out here. Keep rallying. Keep on standing up for what we believe in. We have to. We have to be the voice. If we're not the voice, then there's going to be several other inmates that I'm going to be writing down that they're going to say it's still under investigation. Unsolved murder. How on earth do y'all have unsolved murders in prison? And it's not, and y'all quick to find a motherfucker out here. Y'all give all your resources. Let it come about being behind them walls. Y'all damn near not even gonna listen to us to get it on the news. Unless people are really making fucking noise about it. Unless you keep on bothering them, calling them, getting on their fucking nerves. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sometimes the only thing you can do is get on their nerves to prove your point. I'm just saying. Tuesday, it's crazy. Tuesday in Louisiana, the governor, Jeff Landry, he approved 11 bills. 11. Let me tell you what some of these bills included. Expanding death row execution methods. Concealed carry of a gun. Wait, okay, so listen. First of all, you can carry a gun out there. Once this is approved, actually he already approved it. You can carry a gun out there from that 18 and older without a permit. Without a permit. You don't need none of that. I know it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be out there that's going to be scared. It's going to seem dangerous. But it's also scary out there for those kids. And sometimes they have to protect themselves. And if that means being able to conceal a firearm. And this also will eliminate parole for most jailed in the future, for, carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. It's going to release a lot of people. So that's, in a way it's good and it's kind of bad because you never know how it's going to turn out. You never know. It could turn out any way. It can go good or it can go bad. But the only thing we're going to have to do now is just watch and wait. I really hope for the best, of course. They're also, treating carjacking. They're trying to increase the penalty for it. If you're 17 years old, they're going to charge you as an adult. They are not playing any games at all. So, and the last thing that I want to say for news you can use, and this is very, very important as well. And this is another reason why we do mental health talk on the couch. Because not only, do we go through things every day, but our mental get affected, and sometimes we need to be able to talk. Sometimes we need to get things off of our chest. And especially if you've done any time. I know for a fact that I go through things on a day-to-day basis. Not just mentally, but physically. And it gets hard. And sometimes it's not even the fact that my mental from being in prison. It's the fact that it was in prison where, they first was telling me that nothing was wrong with me. Thinking about prison not only just brings up the traumatic parts of the officers' treatment and the inmates' treatment to me, but it brings up the fact that I was neglected medically. And the things that I'm going through now probably would have been prevented. Everything probably would have been prevented if they would have did what they were supposed to do. But we couldn't fight it. And we damn sure didn't have nobody out here like, y'all need to get there. Nobody was doing that for us. No. That's why I take it upon myself to do this, as well as there's other ladies that are out here that are working very hard to do things that they can for the inmates that's still locked up. And if I have to use my platform every month, which is not a problem, I love to do this. I do not mind, and I will every month, every fucking month. I ain't gonna miss it for nobody. It has to be talked about. We have to keep being the voice for our family that's locked up. That's our family. That is our family. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube and Spotify and Pandora. Also, shout out to all my couch potatoes that's been tuned in, the ones that come back and that rewatch the couch, the ones that's been tuning in on YouTube and Spotify and Pandora. Y'all got my views going up. Appreciate it. For real. No, for real. No, dead ass. I'm really appreciative for that. And the ones that give me encouragement. I don't like to talk about really my health a lot, because it's not something that I can really articulate into words like that. I don't really even know how to explain what the fuck is going on with me. I just know something is going on. So sometimes when I'm on my main page, I'm just like, you know, if you know me, then you know. Like, you know what's going on. But if you don't know me, or if you don't, like, tune in, or if you don't, like, keep up with me, then you will never know what's going on. Like, you'll always believe that I'm making some shit up. You'll always believe that I'm just trying to make excuses. And I don't give a fuck to explain. Honestly, I'm in too much pain to explain anything to any fucking body, except for my couch potatoes and my wife. No, really, because if you don't, and I do this, I do my podcast half the week, literally. And if you didn't tune in at least once, because I talk, like, I'm very vocal. And sometimes I won't just text and be like, yo, just came from the hospital, or no. Nope, I'll be like, okay, couch potatoes, today was another procedure, or da-da-da-da-da-da. I'll talk to my couch potatoes, because I know y'all give a fuck, and even some of my friends that do give a fuck, some of them don't reach out to me and ask me about my medical condition, but then I do have the ones that do. So, and I definitely appreciate, because I already know for a fact that we get so busy in our own life that we forget to check on our strong friends. But this is why I remind you. This is why you got me, to tell you to check on your strong friends. I always tell you this every day. Check on your strong people. Anybody that you fuck with, if you love them and you fuck with them, check on them. Reach out to them. If you know anybody in the hospital, do a wellness check. Do a wellness check. Don't just let them be in the hospital. You better do your wellness check. Because everybody know why I started the podcast. Well, my couch potatoes know. But because I was held hostage in the hospital. I can count on one hand how many people came to visit me. And I was begging my Facebook page, like, oh, please, somebody, please come sit up here with me. Please, begging. So I'm just thankful, you know, for the ones that, I'm very thankful for the ones that I have that are consistent and that keep me lifted. And couch potatoes, I couldn't do it without y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much, for real. Bugatti, I see you, girl. Sending love. Denise, sending love. I see y'all. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that tune in, even the ones that I can't even see the name that came up. Shout out to Big O. I love you, Big O. I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's only Tuesday. We ain't even made it through hump day yet. It's Taco Tuesday. Did y'all eat your tacos today? Let's get into another song, and we gonna end live. You know we gotta end with our theme song.
We hit the jackpot this time.
Oh yeah, it's Women's History Month. Happy Women's History Month, ladies. I'm still doing 10 question Women's History Month. Any woman No matter where you are, if you want to do it, if you're interested, hit me up so we can get your 10-question interview.
Hey, big time, I did big time, giving up the music, took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Then reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in the cell is just like being in the grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And yo, spirit, all the trauma on the yard, you wanna forget it. Yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ayy, big slime, I did big time. Ayy, and they took me off the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time. And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it is up there to my mental. In or out the pen, you know I stand 10 toes. You know, now you know. I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing timeline. Tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big time, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years, it took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, it's just the end of the day. It's just living in the scale, it's just like being in the grave.
My last thing that I'm going to share with you guys. One, like I said, it's Women's History Month. If you're interested in doing a 10-question interview with me, any woman, any natural-born woman, I'm so sorry, but any natural-born woman, no offense. But it's Women's History Month, and I want to celebrate us. You know, well, it's our whole month, so we celebrate it regardless. But I want the couch to celebrate us too. I got 2 interviews done so far, so I'm super excited. What up, Doewood? But my last thing for prison talk that I do want to share is the mental health concerns prompt lawsuits to end indefinite solitary. That's in Pennsylvania. Now, one, we need to be fighting for that in each state. In each state. Solitary can drive a motherfucker insane. It can drive a motherfucker to kill themselves. It can drive a motherfucker that's never been a cutter to cut. Never been suicidal to be suicidal. We have to be the voice. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all on Thursday. It's Prison Talk on the couch, and it will be Prison Talk this whole week. I will see y'all on the couch Thursday. Love you. Love you.